please. Thank you. Excuse me. Side, please. Side, please. Ma'am, over here, please.
ठीक है आप लोग जब बोलेंगे
I forgot the word is just skip it. Just
कंपनी के बारे में सर आप यूज है ना ये बात अभी जब चालू करेंगे तब ना अभी है Yeah, here you can do. Let them do few Q&A here. Call me. Because the branding will come now.
I keep track. Both Delhi and but now he's Delhi.
We'll start. हाँ? ये तो हम आकर बोलते हैं.
No, I am strictly a social activist. Now I'm the right business of Acharya Mahamantri.
प्रश्न नहीं ले बट वो जब नेम का कैमरा को
I work with the UN a lot.
ठीक है. Start. बैठ के करेंगे तो बेटर.
सबसे पहले आज हम ये जानना चाहेंगे आप एक सोशलिस्ट भी हो एंड एज वेल एज ये प्राइड मंथ चल रहा है एंड दिस कॉन्फ्रेंस इज ऑल अबाउट द ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट तो आप इसके बेसिस पे क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
देखिए सबसे सुंदर बात है CDSI ने ये कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया है और इट्स ऑल अबाउट एस्थेटिक. तो आज के ज़माने में और ये प्राइड मंथ जैसे आपने कहा तो आज के ज़माने में एस्थेटिक इज़ बिकम वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट आस्पेक्ट हर एक ट्रांसजेंडर कम्युनिटी के ज़िंदगी में, चाहे वो हेयर रिडक्शन हो, ट्रांस वुमेन स्पेशली फेमिनाइजेशन हो, स्कार रिमूवल हो, ये सब चीज़ें और इवन women, anything what is feminine is all about aesthetics and looking beautiful. So today's conference is all about lasers, all about aesthetic and all about beauty. So this is a very important aspect. इसके लिए today I am over here, मैं भी इधर आई हूँ और जैसे आप देख रहे हैं रियलाइज़ के काउंटर पे हूँ मैं एंड इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल थिंग एंड थैंक यू सो मच.
Still, many people think that they should go or else they should not go. Like still doctors are many times not comfortable with all this. What you would like like to say to all that people?
See, since 1999 and today when you talk in 2022, things have changed a lot. बहुत चीज़ें बदल चुकी हैं. Doctors are more acceptance is there, और there is a transgender act, there is transgender policy, and जहाँ पे market है, especially about market, the doctors know this is a huge market where trans community is considered. So they are very welcoming and changing. Things are changed now.
So what you would like to tell about this brand Revel? Because although it is a laser brand, and how it is more comfort for you as well as
Reveal is one of the leading brands, I believe, in the uh, cosmetic world, in aesthetic world, and it is beautiful. And I'm today at their counter of Reveal, and it's beautiful to be over here.
so what you would like to add?
आज का जो ये इवेंट है ये बड़ा ही यूनिक इवेंट है. इट्स अ इंटरफेस बिटवीन एस्थेटिक डॉक्टर्स एंड ट्रांसजेंडरिज्म इन इंडिया, एंड वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ट्रांसजेंडर इक्वलिटी. पहले हम सिर्फ मैन वीमेन की बात करते थे. इट्स एक्सेप्टेड फैक्ट दैट इट्स मैन वीमेन एंड ट्रांसजेंडर. इसी को रिवॉल्व करती है और बहुत सारी चीज़ें आज रिवील होंगी रिवील के इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे. ये मैं कहना चाहूँगा. बाकी आप ये शो अटेंड करिए और देखिए. कुछ मैडम की ज़िंदगी के अनछुए पहलू होंगे जिन पे हम बात करेंगे. इन्होंने देश के लिए क्या किया है, बिकॉज इट्स अ मैटर ऑफ प्राइड दैट शी वाज द फर्स्ट ट्रांसजेंडर टू गो एंड स्पीक एट यूएन, जो ऐसा कहीं से नहीं हुआ. उसके बाद बहुत सारे इंटरनेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म है जिस पे ये रिकग्नाइज हैं. तो जब मैं पढ़ रहा था इनके बारे में तो हम लोगों का भी सर फ़ख्र से ऊंचा होता है कि हमारे देश से कोई ऐसा है जो ऐसा एक्टिविस्ट जिसने ये दुनिया ही बदल दी ट्रांसजेंडर की, जब आप एक्टिविस्ट की बात करते हैं और उनकी एक्सेप्टेंस के लिए.
देखा जाए तो अभी बहुत सी न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी आ चुकी है. लोग चाहते हैं कि घर बैठे मीन्स दी वर्क शुड बी वेरी इजी instead of going to the dermatologist. So is it so any product is there from your company which makes it very easy?
It's not my company. The company's portfolio can be discussed with Mr. Kuntal. He is the CEO of this company. I am a doctor. I don't think these home care devices work. आपको ये जो लेज़र होते हैं ना, लेज़र बनाने में या लेज़र के जो पैरामीटर्स होते हैं उसमें भी पावर होती है. आपके पास जैसे कार होती है तो मारुति टू मर्सिडीज़, वैसे ही हमारे यहाँ लेज़र होते हैं. डॉक्टर को भी थोड़ा वाइज बनना पड़ता है डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट को लेज़र ख़रीदने से पहले. तो ये जो एट होम जो अमेज़ॉन पे आप देखती हैं थोड़े कम में जो आपको लेज़र घर पे, दे डज़ नॉट वर्क. दे आर नॉट लेज़र्स, दे आर जस्ट द लाइट मशीन्स. इट्स वेस्टेज ऑफ मनी. तो गो टू दैट डॉक्टर, गेट योर सेल्फ असेस्ड, क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीज़ें होती कि बाल क्यों आ रहे हैं, उसके बाद ट्रीटमेंट शुरू करिए.
लेज़र एक्चुअली कितना अच्छा माना जाता है बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ टाइम इट इज सीन दैट वन सेशन में तो नथिंग इज पॉसिबल. मेनी टाइम डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट सेज दैट.
Many time नहीं, every time dermatologist should say this because it's a fact, it's a science. लेज़र या डॉक्टर नीरज या XYZ साइंस से आगे कोई नहीं है. लेज़र वर्क्स ऑन ए प्रिंसिपल, लेज़र वर्क्स ऑन ए साइंस. अब उसमें आपकी हेयर ग्रोथ होती है, जैसे आपकी सारी जो हेयर होते हैं एक साथ ग्रो नहीं कर रहे होते. एक साइकिल होती है 8 to 9 months, 10 months डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर हार्मोनल स्टेटस. इसीलिए इसको लेज़र हेयर रिडक्शन बोलते हैं. मल्टीपल सेशंस आर रिक्वायर्ड. देयर आर 2 phases. वन इज़ द एक्टिव फेज़, यानी हम लोग स्पेकुलेट करते हैं 8 से 10 सेशन में बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट आ जाएगा. फिर दूसरा फेज़ होता है मेंटेनेंस, डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर अगेन हार्मोनल स्टेटस, द टाइप ऑफ द ग्रोथ, एंड देयर आर वेरियस अदर फैक्टर्स विच कम इनटू अकाउंट.
What you would like to say about transgenders, how they should come to you? It is the time, many times they don't come.
नहीं, they come. That's not like this. The city which I belong to, लखनऊ, वहाँ पे काफ़ी है. एक अच्छी चीज़ क्या है कि ये जब ट्रांसजेंडर जहाँ जाते हैं वहाँ बहुत, मेरा काफ़ी एक्सपीरियंस है ट्रांसजेंडर्स को ट्रीट करने में. इनकी ज़रूरतें कुछ अलग होती हैं और कुछ इनकी स्किन भी अलग होती है. देयर सो मेनी हार्मोनल थिंग्स ऑल्सो विच वी हैव टू सी व्हेन वी आर डूइंग इट. और अब ये एक्सेप्टेड फैक्ट है, हम इनको एक्सेप्ट करते हैं. ये हमारे ही बड़ी रिस्पेक्टेड रेप्यूटेड क्लाइंट्स हैं या पेशेंट्स आप कह लीजिए. तो आप ट्रांसजेंडर और वो ऐसा नहीं रहा. दे आर लाइक नॉर्मल पेशेंट्स, clients to us when they come to our clinic, and the staff is well trained in this. It's prevalent India wide और credit इन लोगों को ही जाता है. क्रेडिट हमारे जैसे यंग डॉक्टर्स जो पहले हम लोगों ने प्रैक्टिस शुरू की 15-20 साल में, जो चेंज हुआ है, इवॉल्व हुई हैं चीज़ें. अब ये बातें जो 10 साल पहले होती थी अब नहीं होती थी. पहले 10 साल पहले के हमारे चैलेंजेस और थे. जब कोई ट्रांसजेंडर हमारी क्लिनिक में आता था तो हम लोगों को स्टाफ भी अलग से रख. अब ऐसा नहीं है. इट्स एक्सेप्टेड फैक्ट. तो चीज़ें बदल चुकी हैं. अब आप यूँ मान लीजिए देयर आर 3 genders when we treat men, women and transgenders and we treat them equally.
So what you would like to say about this brand reveal? What it is going to? So what you would like to say about this brand which is Reveal and how this is going to help the dermatologists as well as the masses who are going to go to it?
Yes, basically Reveal is a global company. So we are an Israeli company. So now we are present in India also. So we are the medical device company which manufacture laser devices for beauty and medical. So as like a lot of dermatologists, plastic surgeons and cosmetic surgeons, they use the devices all across the globe. And like for us is very important the safety profile of the machine and the result. So as you like we have discussed, like definitely aesthetics is a big part of the need. So we cater to that industry. And in terms of doctors and the community, definitely a lot of doctors they're using for male, female, and Dr. Neeraj mentioned. So it's not only male and female, so it's now male, female, and transgender. And being a LGBT Pride Month, we feel that the every community has the right to do the treatment, and so we cater to all the communities.
Although we have seen that the advertisement which is done is most of time women's and men's they do. But what about transgender? Is it so they are going to do any advertisement for Reveal?
See, definitely in terms of treatments, like as we manufacture laser, so laser doesn't differentiate between male, female, and transgender. So as a company, we also doesn't differentiate between male, female, and transgender. So in that way, definitely for us, we believe in equality and equal solutions and equal clinical results for all the community.
Thank you. So what you would like to say about it to all the community because although the festival was also going on recent one from the last 1 month.
Yeah. So the Pride Month is always, I believe, every month is a Pride Month for us, but it's a very necessary. It's all about inclusion and diversity. And today in this conference also, where all there are doctors, over here also it's all about inclusion and diversity, and people of our doctors are also talking. There is man, woman, and transgenders, and it's necessary because. The world has to understand the stigma and discrimination should come down. And Pride Month is 1 month where excessively people, whether it's the private sector or whether it's the public sector, they talk about LGBTI community. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
আমি ওনাকে একটু ডাকছি আমি লেলিয়া দাঁড়াও আর সাথে যে আছে One more channel is there from the hall. They are coming.
यहाँ पे
Yeah, see one picture with her.
Okay.
Look at me. Hello. Hold.
अरे दादा हिला रहा हूँ. Hello, doctor.
और पीछे 10 मिनट पे सेशन है.
मैं ही ले लेती हूँ.
কোন দিকে আছে কোনটা বাকিটা? হ্যাঁ?
He's my doctor. From Delhi.
This is Colby. Please check. Yeah. This way. I think this one first.
Not this one, this one.
Then I would like to invite anybody else who want. Just stop it. We have 30 minutes and we have to utilize it. And you all know me, so this is everybody. I would like to invite Ahmed ma'am, Dr. Narayan sir, and Dr. Amit Luthra and the whole CDSI team to felicitate Laxmi ji.
वीडियो भी ये हाथ थैंक यू
अब तक जो हुआ वो गलती हमारी. दुनिया को खुश रखने के लिए ये सारे गम पी लेते हैं. इन्हें खुशियां बांटने की अब हमारी बारी.
शुरू करते हैं. So when you were born in 1978, and there were a lot of challenges post that. Little bit, just a synopsis of your.
अरे excuse me sir.
Just your synopsis of your the journey which you have achieved in such short time. You are just 44 and the world knows you. इसके बारे में कुछ आप कहना चाहेंगे? उसके बाद कुछ ऐसे सवाल हैं जो कि हम डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट की तरफ से यानी कम्युनिटी है. और इससे पहले कि हम शुरू करें, एक मैं आपको अपने ऑडियंस का भी इंट्रोडक्शन दे दूँ. ये ऑडियंस कोई मामूली ऑडियंस नहीं है. दे आर द सुपर ब्रेन्स ऑफ इंडिया. दे आर डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट. इट टेक्स एजेस टू बी ए डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट. और जो इनका दिमाग है आप इस समय.
Good afternoon, everybody, and Jai Shri Mahakal. Yes, you told my age. Yes. But I still feel like a 12-year baby inside my heart. So, it's what do you say? CDSI conference has invited me over here and all of you to understand what is being trans, what is being a person which is not in the boxes of male and female. तो ज़िंदगी के उस पड़ाव पे लेके चलती हूँ जब मैं बहुत छोटी थी और जब मैं स्कूल के कॉरिडोर में चलती थी एंड पढ़ती थी. I wanted to study, I wanted to play in the ground, and then also I was mocked at, I was pulled leg at, I was given different names, and there my life starts. Whenever I travel in the West, the people, the biggest question is when did I come out? So I always say I only came out once, that was my mother's womb, and rest is all history. It is the world which made me feel I am different. It is the seniors which made me realize that I'm not in those boxes, doctor, which is known as male and female, because I was very feminine at a very young childhood, which I was faced to abuse because of the femininity. And there are so many things which happens as a child, and from there the journey starts. And the day I learned to say no to the abuser, to no to people who are trying to pull my leg, it changed. I was on stage right from my childhood. I'm a Bharatanatyam dancer, so the dance was my passion, and stage never asked me my gender, my sexuality. Stage only was considered that how do I perform on stage. So it is a complete different world. So I quietly felt safe on the stage rather than being safe in the mainstream society. Things went on, and we started our first, slowly when you realize yourself, because one day when you are born you don't realize you're a transgender. As you grow into your adolescence, you understand that what is your gender, and you are not into the male or a female gender box. So, and in our times it was different. Our times there was a lot of stigma, a lot of discrimination, a lot of unwanted stories. The most educated were the most discriminative, perception people had. And that perception led to a lot of atrocities because it was not easy to open up doors, even to talk to people, even to go to college, even to go to school. But I was a stubborn child. I always say I was like the duck. I was in the water, but the water didn't stick to me. It just glittered down and glide down the water. And it happened that way. And I was quite successful enough to have good education, and my parents supported me. The biggest, support which I had was from my parents, and because parents supported me, then I didn't even bother why to bother what goes of our father. When my father accepted me doctor, so it was not necessary to understand whether you like me, you don't like me, you like my lipstick, you don't like my lipstick. How does it matter? I'm buying my lipstick and I'm putting it up. It's nobody's. I have the power of the money, whether it is pink or it is white or it is blue. How does it matter?
Such a powerful statement, yes,
it is all your right. You're the moderator.
I want to share your education also. She is masters in Bharatanatyam, and she is graduate in commerce.
I'm a commerce graduate.
Yes,
but hardly, our education system doesn't allow us anything. But my biggest education is, doctor, that I learned the life in my way. My road was not straight. It was a lot of crooked and curves which was there. Yeah. And I learned life in a very beautiful way. I always say this is a Pride month, but my every day is a festival in my life, and it's full of colors. Today the color is filled with doctors and with all the dermatologists around me, which is in itself a festival, and an understanding your perception. Because I have known dermatology, people call me in my community as a grandmother, I'm a grandmother. I have my disciples, great grandchildren and all that. It is a community structure what we have. So they all say, "Buddhi ho gayi maa." तो मैं बोली हाँ मैं तो बुढ़ी हो गई, क्योंकि ज़िंदगी में बुढ़ापा, age is not, I feel like a 80-year woman, but at the same time I am very young, because it is all how you have a perception towards life. And when I still remember, I had the first connection with a doctor when my organization, the Eye Welfare Society, a very famous doctor, Dr. Hema Jairajani, she's a very close friend of mine. and she helped me get the certificate. The passport holder said I needed a certificate which said I'm a Hijra. So I called Hema only. I said, Hema, I need a certificate of getting. She was in Sion Hospital, Mumbai. Many of you may know her.
All of us know her.
Yeah. So
She's the
she.
past president of the association and
Okay.
one of the most respected dermatologists.
Yeah, she's a very close friend of mine, and we love Hema. She started the first clinic in Sion Hospital for transgender, for MSM, for all the community members. It was all about the HIV program that time, and she supported a lot. She's a great ally and a friend of the transgender community. So that's how my first exposure was to Hema, the first dermatologist I met, and she introduced me to Amit Karkhanis, one more dermatologist who came to our office and did the health camps and everything. And he's very fair. And I still remember once in one red light district in Mumbai, that poor boy was sitting, and I felt so sad that this handsome doctor, fair doctor, turned completely red in this heat. And that's how my closeness with dermatologists has been since ages down the line. So I was talking about my life, doctor.
We'll come on to the perception of the society. We're talking about the perception also. Do you
Yes.
think since 2014 when this transgender act came into existence, has something changed or is the same?
2014, the first
Still the taboo to talk about transgenderism, or it all has changed?
things.
See, for us, you were asking about a doctor, everything has changed.
Yeah,
See,
doctors,
all of
what
us are
is
seeing are transgenders.
what is 20 years before, what was
Nothing
for the
different.
doctors, now it has changed. I still remember whether it was breast implantments, whether it was laser, people who used to only go to doctors who used to not treatment, but treat very well. Treatment is a complete different aspect. The treat is very necessary. How you treat the patient. Treatment to ho hi jata hai at the end. If you are not doing a proper treatment, there is another doctor to do another best treatment. But if you treat well, and even in the treatment, if 90% you have done good and 1% is left, 10% is left, that wo chalta hai. But the treatment is most important. That how you treat, how the reception guy treats you, how your watchman treats you,
Yes.
and how you come inside and how comfortable you are.
So there are many take-home messages for our dermatologist audience.
And I believe our community
Only
is,
from reception to the chamber, that's what makes
yeah,
it.
chamber, that makes the biggest difference.
Yes.
And today, if you see the transgender community, what was 20 years before and what is now, it's a big vast difference. Today people are into, they want laser, they want Botox, they want everything what is possible in aesthetic. Because it's all about looking beautiful, it's all about feminization.
We